There's another one.
Honourable members, I've just been advised that there is another bill to do in committee before we report back. So in that particular case, then I will now move, in that case, that we move to the Road User Charges Bill. And when the committee was last considering this bill, we were debating clauses 1 and 2. Darian Fenton had the call and has 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining if she so wishes. The question is that clauses 1 and 2 stand part. I call the Honourable Member Darian Fenton.
Thanks very much, Mr Chair. It seems like a long time ago, but before the last Parliament rose, I was reflecting on the title and commencement clause of this bill, and I was observing that the title of the bill on the Road User Charges Bill is 2010, and now we're in 2012. However, I think I predicted rather unkindly that the chairperson from the last Parliament, Mr David Bennett, would not be back, and certainly wouldn't be back in his role as chair, so I do want to congratulate him and say that I said that with all kindness in my heart, David Bennett, because I really thought you would be a minister should the National Government be re-elected. So I do congratulate you for taking on the role of the chair of the Transport and Industrial Relations Select Committee again, and I look forward to playing my usual really helpful role, particularly when it comes to industrial relations, and I think we're going to have a very interesting time. So in debating the title of the bill and the commencement date, I wish to reiterate that Labor does have a problem with two parts of this bill, and we have addressed that in the second reading, and we have addressed it through the committee stages. And that's because the changes to gross vehicle weights does disadvantage many operators, and we've continued to hear from them, and I'm sure other members have, and there's real fear about the impact of increased costs on what's already a struggling sector. The problem is that operators don't know what's ahead. They are rightly fearful because this bill does enable changes to be made and charges to be made by regulation, so they have no idea. So while the title might be relatively straightforward in that it's called the Road User Charges Bill, it does hide some mischief that I think will be visited on many transport operators. And worse still, Mr Chair, the commencement clause provides for this bill to be enacted, still leaving the industry in the dark about what the actual costs are going to be, or what the increase in costs are going to be, because of the provision in the bill that provides for charges to be set by regulation. And we had many examples of that in the Select Committee, and we have, as I've said, discussed that during the second reading, during the committee stages of this bill, and I was hoping that over the election period. Thank you, Mr Chair.
I call the Honourable Member David Bennett.